The quickest way to build your visibility is from someone else's reputation. Who is that person and how do you do it? Let's get into it. Hi, everybody. It's Rashonda Pratt, known in the digital streets as The Rose Show Live, and you're watching Visibility is Power TV. Listen, do me a favor. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to show me some love in the comment section, and then check out all of the important links and the ways you can connect with me with the information that's below this video. So today I want to talk to you about the quickest way that you can grow your visibility by using someone else's reputation. Now, when I'm talking about using someone else's reputation, I'm talking about something or someone or brand very specific. It's probably something that you engage with maybe once a week, every day, maybe in the morning or in the afternoon. What I'm talking about, that brand that I'm talking about, is your local news station. Yes, when I say building your visibility, the quickest way that you can do that is by using your local TV station to do that. Why? Because they already have an established brand. People already know them, people already trust them. And so, how can you build your brand with your local TV station? And this is not about being like using them or being very focused on what you want. No, it's you bringing the value to them because they need you. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later here. But it's about you bringing the value to them. And in exchange, you get the opportunity to use their reputation to 10x your visibility. How do you get a chance to use their reputation? Well, when you pitch them, when you send them a story idea, you're now able to take their call letters and use that on your website. You're able to use that clip and repurpose it on social media. You're able to tag them on social media and say, hey, I was on, WIS's morning show. You're able to put that content now on your website as proof that you've been on this particular television station. When I think about how I've been able to continue to grow my visibility, yes, it's been live video, podcasts, social media posts, but it's also been one of my secret weapons has also been pitching my local media. In fact, I tell people all the time that you want to build your visibility like you build a sandwich. You guys know that most of my examples are going to be surrounded by food because I like food. So you're going to build your media like a sandwich, which I learned most recently that if you are Dutch, the Dutch don't use two slices of bread, they just use one. The more you know, the more you grow. But back to what I was talking about. So we're going to build this like a regular, traditional American sandwich, two slices of bread. One slice of bread represents podcasts, new media like live streaming, social media posts. Then you have the other slice of bread that represents traditional media. That's your TV station, your radio, magazines, those kinds of things. The bread, the meat in between is your story. So you have these two slices of bread that you are building your visibility from. I'm a firm believer when it comes to you building your visibility, it shouldn't be just one thing or the other. It should be an and. And how I have been able to build my visibility is using live stream, but also pitching valuable content to my local media. Now, here's the thing that you have to understand you have to embrace this. Now, you're talking to someone who's worked 20 years in local television news. I've worked at CBS stations, NBC stations. I've pitched stations across the country. I've been on Tamron Hall, The Today Show twice, CBS The Talk, and many local affiliates across the country. And one thing that I know to be true, all of them are looking for content. The news cycle has become a 24-hour content machine. You think you're creating a lot of content. Imagine working at a news station. The news cycle is 24 hours. There's news around the clock. Morning show, midday show, 4 o'clock show, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, and then the next broadcast is at 4:30. That also doesn't include the people who are working in the digital compartment, okay? The digital department rather, who are posting content throughout the night. Your local television station needs you. I hope I'm convincing you. And what they need from you is your expertise, your thought leadership, your zone of genius, because they're running out of content ideas. They are not connected to the community about what people need. And that's where you come in. You get an opportunity to pitch your local media a story idea. You show up with value. And in return, you get an opportunity to cultivate a relationship with them or take that content, repurpose it to further your visibility and to grow your brand. When people see you on TV, it does something, right? It really solidifies that, wow, you have some thought leadership or you have an expertise or you know what you're talking about, right? Because we look at television news as this machine that people are not just putting content out there, or they're just not allowing people, rather, on their air that don't have anything to say. They don't have anything of substance. Now, I know sometimes we can look at some of these programs and think, how did they get on air? Who let them in the building? But for the large majority, the large part is we still look at the news station as a place where we go and what? Get news or get resources or information. So when you're giving that opportunity to step in that space, you're now giving this opportunity, this space to do what? Get resources and get information. Ladies and gentlemen, what I've been able to grow with my visibility really comes from what I've included media as being a part of my visibility plan. Your visibility needs a plan. It cannot be haphazard anymore. We cannot do this here, this here. It can't be haphazard anymore because you being haphazard is causing haphazard results. We have to be intentional. And I'm bringing up this point of using traditional media because there's still a place for traditional media. In fact, at my last TV station, which was a CBS affiliate, one of the things that my news director said was, Shonda, we want to win people on the big screen. She was talking about the TV screen and also on the small screen, their phone. We want to win people on both medium platforms. So think about for you, what would it mean for your visibility if you're able to do a television news interview that's streaming to thousands of homes, but also it's streaming online on their social media platform that has thousands upon thousands of people watching and connected? What would it mean for your impact and influence to do a TV interview so well that they say, hey, can you stick around for another segment? Or can you stick around and do a Facebook Live with us? What would it mean for your income for you to do a TV interview one time and it was absolutely amazing that the two main anchors contacted you and said, listen, we want you to come back. And now you have become a regular staple of that show. It's happened for me. It's happened for me being able to pitch a local Fox affiliate and do one segment that turned into many segments. And from people seeing me on their air, I've been able to use their reputation to build my reputation, right? To make more impact and influence. And get this, from doing that, someone contacted me and booked me for a speaking engagement. See, that's the power of media. So, is television media dead? No, it's still a great opportunity, especially in your local market that's dealing with a lot of opportunity. They're dealing with a lot of things in trying to get this information out to people and trying to create relative content. That's a great opportunity for you to come in there and come alongside them and help them feed this content beast. So, what would I encourage you to do? The quickest way to build your visibility is really taking on or hitching your ride to your local media's reputation. That's the quickest way. And the way you do that is you have to send them a story idea that speaks to their audience, a story idea that's relatable and timely, a story idea that's new. See, news contains the word that's new. It's newsworthy. And it's really not just about you getting on there, getting your 15 minutes of fame, but it's really you going on there saying, how can I be valuable and how can I serve them? Listen, if you have questions about this process of pitching your local media or this process of your visibility system, I want you to post those comments below because I will be responding. I will definitely make sure to answer. If you want to discover your own visibility system so this year you can make more impact, influence, and income, right below this video, I have a link to a complimentary strategy session. It's our visibility profile session where we take a look at the broad scope of your visibility and look at the holes and where you can show up better, and maybe even how you can use local media to put your thought leadership, your genius out there to the world. Friends, this is the year that you need to be seen, heard, and paid. Listen, I'm looking forward to partnering with you to do that. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that way you get notifications whenever we drop new content. I'm Rashonda Pratt, and you are watching Visibility is Power TV right here on YouTube. Thank you so much for connecting. Make sure to post your questions below, and we'll see you next time. God bless.